I'm in the lab, we in our bag. I'm talking that rich shit, do the math. I don't go to mass, I put on a mask. My last experiment ended bad. I knew what I had and there was some gas. I went to the garden with the hash, puff up pass, and then I had to get my ass back in the lab. We just hit 1500 Franken and it make a lot of sense. And punks I'm gonna be staking and they make a lot of sense. It's to the moon, there's no debating that these diamonds in my hands, dog. Please give me a chance, dog. Please give me a chance. Shit undisputed, yeah, we poppin', we gon' get this lit. This is what we do, I'm with the crew, we not gon' flip this shit. We been going crazy in the lab, we so insidious. Watch me get my pump, Franken on my bucket list. My Franken gonna pump, you could double if you dumpin' in it. We gon' run it up, saw this project, now we stuck up in it. Yeah, we got 4 crypto punks from Lava Labs, it's obvious there's profit in it. Probably gonna take off on a rocket ship, I'm hopping. I wish I had Elizabeth to myself, I know she bad. You can catch me in the metaverse and now we all gonna dance. We got something, it's ain't lucky, it's all according to plan. I've been running for a minute, stop, pass that shit to Dan.
Hey, pass that shit to Dan. Bitch, I grabbed that shit and ran, doing damage to a dam. They ain't ready for our plans. Blicky here with Dan, like it's Goku and Gohan. Us, we going ham, looking at you, you Peter Pan. GM to my Franken gang. No doubt, we bout to break the game. Running laps on them, tell me what else can I say? You heard my story, put my ledger in the grave. They can't wait, Franken tape, music through the blockchain. Fuck you, pay me, on delay. We here to stay, they bout to ride a wave. These bars hit your brain like a fucking lobotomy. Bitch, I went insane, now I'm chillin' where the monsters be. I've been through some things, type of pain that you hardly see. We've been moving profits, man, we've been mooning properly. On top, forever, probably. Drop top, in good weather, you can't bother me. Taught myself the game, none of y'all can father me. I'm rightfully arrogant, beg my pardon, G.
That's my Franken queen. She spent all my Eve. Where she taking me? To the moon it seems. I don't want no apes. I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Gave a call to my cool cats, to my doodles. Call my punks. We be in the punk spill studio. We got punks. We got Franken punks. We got Franklin. Blicky one again. We got Benjamin Bank. We the Franken kings. We spend all I eat. Oh, Elizabeth, won't you talk to me? I don't want no apes. I don't want no fidenza. Man, my life has changed when I met the doc in November. Pass my blunt to my pump, tell them pump the shit up. Fill my cup, know the dots. See what's up. Franken punk. We just minted this month. This I jam, this I bump. Punks who gang, send it up.
Good morning. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Check. We too early like birds, getting in those worms, and you nerds hating, just curve them, they fuddin', they just some vermin. Can't handle us, you too nervous, it's cause you ain't got no purpose. Yeah, check it. NFT's super sexy, man, it always lures me. I'm too focused and you know you'll never ever deter me. Crypto astronaut, DJ moving so hazardous. Crypto, what I gon' dabble, open seas like chapel, yeah. Chasing 100X's, my ex, she been getting jealous. The man she's with like a peasant, if you comparing me. I had to give you up, girl, for my legacy. I'm so grateful for my 3D 3D Franken family. 3D Franken family. For my 3D Franken family. For my, check it. Ned, get the champagne. Hey, yo, Dan, let it rain. Real, recognize real, know I'm saying. Wait, hold up, super saiyan. Pop power level, 100K. Yeah, fractionalize that punk. Yeah, 4 volts, keep him safe. More sauce for the sake of it. Your eardrums getting blessed. Free meal, cousin. How you do it so smooth, like you stealing dozens? Right under your nose, you ain't seeing nothing. Bro, long time coming. Long nights in the basement, amounts to something. Snitching about your problems will get you nothing. Start stitching up your life. Are you building something, homie? Have you written something, or you simply bluffing? Huh? Talk is cheap. You won't hear a peep from me unless I'm on the beat. Walking through the city streets, of 6 right over me. I've been doing, I've been going crazy, man. Cut it. Ain't it clear I'm the revenant? Bring the guillotine, let's get beheading then. Nah, I can't compare to them. I'm a one-on-one, bitch, it's evident. Put out the tape, gave him my soul, the gold, the gems in one letter, yeah. Feeling like Letterman. This is for my freaking veterans. This is for popping the bottles behind us and rightfully arrogant. Yeah, rightfully arrogant, bitch. Rightfully arrogant, rightfully back in the booth, about to tear the shit. Rightfully project on moon when they hear the shit. Rightfully goats, rightfully chose for the throne. Rightfully fucking the game from the minute I spoke. Shit was just destined to blow. Riding, I'm rapping the code, and I'm here with my bros. Out in the 6 got me frozen. Down to my fucking bones. Doing this shit till I'm ghost. I do it for Gassy, I do it for Ghost. I do it for Ice and I do it for Mose. Do it for Ned, do it for Jed, for Dan and Zenj. I'm talking that Banklin. Blicky and Kurt, put it in work. We hit him like Otis from back when. Yeah, so much growth been coming in rapid. Shake up the game, we've been looking like Rapture. Pokemon and you know you can't catch this. Dr. Eat, I treat him like Pastor. Dr. Eat, I'm in need of that power. He got me locked at the top of the tower. Liz the beach, she smelling like flowers. I'm kinda jealous of Doc, how you found her? Uncle John. We just been moving like Genghis Khan. Dr. Eat he never run. Now I'm writing blue chip songs, all organic on the Twitter, no gimmicks. Tell these bottles goodbye and good riddance. Ride or die for all Frankens, we with it. I'm crossing the line today, that means I'm about to John Wicked. Ain't it clear I'm the revenant? Bring the guillotine, let's get beheading them. Nah, I can't compare to them. I'm a one-on-one, bitch, it's evident. Put out the tape, gave him my soul, the gold, the gems in one letter, yeah. Feeling like Letterman. This is for my freaking veterans. This is for popping the bottles behind us and rightfully arrogant. Yeah, rightfully arrogant, bitch. Rightfully arrogant. Rightfully arrogant. This is for my freaking veterans. Yeah, we rightfully arrogant. Whoa, Franken Familia, what is good? What is good? Franken Dan is back here with the merch. Excuse me if I'm sounding a little lethargic. Persian New Year was yesterday, and unfortunately, I have come down with the bug. But a speedy recovery is due because I got the drip on my neck. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? How you doing? How we doing? What's going on, Franken Familia? What's going on? It's finally getting warm here. Spring is upon us. Oh, our winter was so long, in Canada. It was like a 6-month winter. November, December, January, February, and now we're in March. So almost 6 months. Diamond Dog, what is good? Good to see you. Munkin, good to see you, sir. I'm doing great. I'm doing okay.
Got jujitsu up in the building. Good to see you, Williest. Good to see you, mate. Franken Void. Yo. Franken Vold? Franken Vold or Void? Franken Vold. Munkin, what's up? Savage, what's up? Good to see y'all. Our tweet should be going out soon. Let's push out this tweet. Push it out right now. Yeah, Persian New Year was epic. It was epic, yo. New Year's in spring just makes more sense to me than New Year's in the winter. At least it just feels a lot better. Feels a lot better. We'll just give it a minute or two for people to slide in, and then Dr. Eathful will be joining us in just a moment. Dr. Eathful, he's making people. Yo, what's up, Dan? How you doing, man? Void like abyss. The hoodie is hard. Yeah, right now it's green screen, so it looks really cool, right? I got it chroma keyed. What is up with my chat? It's like bugging. There we go. Jordan, how you doing, yo? Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. Cold Bowl Fever. What is up, yo? Carter, good to see you, man. CC Riders in the house. Let's go. How you doing, Jake? How we feeling? Hey, what's good, Mr. Built in the 80s? What are you doing? How you doing? Castle, Dan Mafia in the building. Adam, Hotbox Sesh. That's a vibe. That's going to be my vibe later in the night. Bucks, good to see you. Good to see ya. Alrighty, let's summon Dr. Eathful. Hold up, we need to do a manifestation ritual, okay? Oh, Dr. Eathful, the Eathfulest, the great nemesis, the great villain, the ruler of Punksville, please bestow us with your disgustingness and grace. Come join us in our AMA today and answer our Frankens. Fill them with joy, pride, and Eathfulness. Oh, Doctor! Whoa! What? Did it work? Whoa! Damn. What's up, Doc? Doctor is loading. We'll see if it connects. I think your mic is muted, Doctor. There we go.
Yo.
What's up, yo? Good to see you, man.
Yo.
Too clean.
How we hanging? How are you
Doing
feeling?
great. I'm surviving. My taste buds are gone, but it's pretty mild. I think I'll recover pretty quick.
Oh, bummer, man. Well, you never. I didn't like food anyways, and I hope you get better soon. That's
the plan.
You hate to see that happen.
I know, honestly. It's the New Year's, yo. All
Was
them
it?
vibes,
Go too hard.
The Persian New Year's, all them vibes, all them peeps.
You went
is what it is.
You went a little.
a little
hard. You went a little hard.
Yeah, man.
Also,
let's go, dude. I'm wearing it like so much, yo. I gotta get
yours is sick. What is that?
It's the green screen, yeah. It's because it's green screen. The green.
I was like, yo, that's
limited edition.
Yeah, like, man. Yo, that is epic, dude.
How you doing, yo? How you doing?
Good, dude. I'm doing well. Been a long weekend. Was working a lot, but hey, start of the new week. We got a beautiful day here in Chicago, which is great. And yeah, we're just really excited. Oh,
Yeah. It's okay. We don't have many people here, so it's gonna be low key. It's gonna be low key.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have to keep that pocketed for another day. But
Someone's
I've
already
been
screenshotted it.
That's fine. Take it. Take it. We'll change it. We'll fucking change it. No, I think even a lot of the I held a bunch of those like one-on-one calls this weekend, probably like 10.
Awesome. Wow.
Um
Fantastic.
yeah, and I have a few more today, but I think I'm just slowly letting some cats out of the bag, and we're basically, just trying to roll out a few things for the project. But I mean, I guess just keep building, set strong goals, strong KPIs, and get everyone aligned and get everyone, on the same page about what we're building, and then rocking and rolling, keeping our heads down and working our asses off.
Absolutely. Love to hear it.
Wish I
Let's
could have been
go.
partying a little bit this weekend.
Soon. Miami's around the corner.
Yeah. Well, I think Jacob, what I'm gonna do, because people seem to be like really loving these calls. I think I'm just gonna set up like a Calendly, and I'll block off like 2 to 4 every day. And if anyone wants to talk with me, I'll put up like 15-minute increments, um, and like anybody can come on, FUD me, love me, everything in between. It's I I just hop through, turn on my camera. Half the people don't turn on theirs, and we just rock and roll. Like I love talking with the community. I love talking through different ideas and what we're up to. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you
Respect.
don't have to even buy one. You'll get 4 for the price of 5, or 5 for the price of 4. So, yeah, what to talk about today? I think really what we're so great news actually regarding some of the marketing stuff. Have a we finally have, I think, like kind of a solid plan with the marketing and with the 100 ETH marketing budget. We have 2 people in mind, one kind of like a strategic mind, and then one who just has a ton of experience with paid promotions and content marketing, and has a bunch of connections through influencers and YouTubers and etc. And I think we're actually going to start using him in his company. I think the guy's really smart, and I talked to him for about an hour yesterday, and just was like, yes, I think this is a great fit. So it looks like we're gonna actually start utilizing a lot of that marketing budget, I think, with kind of this next rollout that's going to be really big. We're still like working on a bunch of things from the development side. The world's coming along. It's getting uploaded. We like test played it the other day. So that was pretty sick. I've also been sending out some pictures to people I've been hosting the calls with.
That's sick.
I think one of the things that was pitched to me regarding our rarity tool is we need some way to basically search the entire collection. Like right now, it's kind of just a search and find identifier. How can we create something where you can actually see the rarest to 10,000, and then
Mm,
connect that some way with OpenSea, similar to what Rarity Tool
rarity
does, of
tools.
like, it shows like the price that it's being listed at, or something like that. I don't think that'll be really hard for James to do, so I want to get that over to James. And then I think we've been I spoke with Shamdu for like 45 minutes to an hour on Friday night. He was great. He was like really excited about some of the things that we have going. He also gave me a few really good ideas with how we can create more utility and how we can build out a real kind of engine or cycle for this metaverse, and how we can kind of really set members up in the right way of like maybe we we have a few different activations, a few different things that people can earn world from, but we kind of set up our members in a great way where we give them world to utilize in the game, and we set them up with maybe some type of advantage, but then we open it up to the entire public. Hopefully we can create something that is bigger than just the Frankenpunks project, and we actually start attracting members and world tokens and people from outside of the Frankenpunks project, just because we've created a really interesting utility and interesting game. um, and then yeah, I mean, we're also looking from an event style or an event based activation where NFT Miami is like a week and a half away, and if we can create two different activations, but one, I think we're looking to like put out a ton of stencils, a ton of like Dr. Eathful stencils around the city to like basically market and showcase the doctor, and also just pique some interest.
Like
And
an
then
Easter egg hunt or something like that.
not really, more just like like how you see murals and stuff like that.
Okay, gotcha.
More just like throwing up the doctor's face, like in 500 places around around Miami when NFT week is there. So hopefully some people kind of take notice and see us. And then also doing some type of like, I think it was thrown out like a popsicle cart. Where you get the doctor's face on some popsicles, and we like go at the entrance of NFT Miami or something like that, and we basically just stand there, as found, hey, have you heard of us? Hey, come check us out. Hey, get to know our community type stuff. And just do very much in-person marketing. So both are actually pretty cheap, like $2,000 to $5,000 for like a full day or even more. So we're looking at doing a few of those things. I think that'll be a nice activation, just hopefully to market stronger and get in front of people that don't know who we are. And then yeah, I mean, we're really just focusing right now of I think getting ready for this huge rollout with some of these worlds, and we have a meeting with some really important worlds members over the next week or so, and just even doing our research, seeing what other projects are doing, seeing how they're rolling it out, how they're marketing it, and then hopefully getting to the point where we can really deeply market some type of activation, some type of drop, some type of incentive mechanism that like really takes hold with people, and getting back to what we do best, which is having a strong value prop, a strong community, and then really marketing the shit out of it, marketing it as strongly as possible. So yeah,
Let's go.
I'm pretty excited.
That's sick. Yeah, that is exciting.
Yeah,
It's gonna be big. Couple next months for us.
yeah. I mean, I think we have a lot of things that we've been working on for a minute. So I'm just excited to kind of roll them out and get them in front of people. It's exciting. It's exciting. I don't have too many updates from last week, but I think if we can just, as the team, just keep getting a little more effective every day, a little more efficient every day, and keep our North Star in mind, trying to create value and utility for our members, and do that in a big way, and then market the shit out of it, and free up the team's time to really manage the community, market really deeply and organically as we did from the very beginning. And I think there's a lot that like there's a lot of potential here, and there's a lot of things that we can do from a founder perspective, from a team member perspective, from a community perspective, to blow this thing out of the water. So I think I'm really excited. I think, we're in a great spot. I don't know. I think over the next 2-3 weeks, there's just a lot of things that we have coming, and I'm just hoping that we can kind of release them effectively, keep to our deadlines, and also communicate them effectively too. So it's a lot of work, and it's a little bit daunting, but it's also fun. Like, it's we're in a new territory, we're in a new market, and we're just trying to fight for our attention, fight for our value, and showcase it in a big way. So it's not an easy task, but I think we have the team to do it, and I think we have the idea to do it with. So now we just got to execute.
Yes, sir. That's sick. I would be more eccentric about it, but I'm just a little bogged down right now. I like this idea, though. Need to get someone dressed as the Doc standing outside the convention, blaring the mixtape out of a boombox.
That actually would be a pretty... Dude, that's
a good idea. Yeah.
idea.
Wouldn't be too hard. We just need a coat. I have all the songs. Get a Bluetooth speaker, $50 for Bluetooth speaker, $100 Bluetooth speaker. Easy mode.
I mean, actually, I kind of like the idea. I mean,
I'm gonna write it down. I'll take care of it.
It's all if we have the cojones to do it.
Oh.
I mean, I think the music's actually good enough. I think the music is actually good enough, Like, that's what usually everyone's worried about, is like, is the music good enough to actually do this? And it's like, yes, it is. It's 1,000% good enough. Like, so I don't know. I'm like, I just want to get it in front of more people. Like,
yeah, I feel you.
Maybe we have it going. We should definitely get it at some of these carts. If we do this stencil cart thing, we should definitely get it at the carts and just bumping it. I bet people are just going to be like, what
is this? Yeah.
Who is this Daniel Nadan?
Yeah, right. We'll all be wearing Doc outfits. It'll be so fire. Handing out popsicles, jamming out to our mixtape.
I'm already calling it. I'm a Dan Stan. I'm coining that term.
Legend.
I'm a Dan Stan. I'm a Dan Stan, and you can't convince me of anything else, boy. Yeah. What's up, Don? I've spoken to quite a few people over the weekend. Like I said, Don was one of them. Had a great conversation with him, and I think it's also just incorporating member feedback, incorporating things that we've always kind of had in our project, but like how can we even connecting it even back to marketing? Like, the more I hear from people, it's like, who the fuck is a founder is taking the time to speak to their collectors one-on-one, or some of these people in our project one-on-one, and seems like nobody's doing that. And how can I better obviously do actions that I think really mean a lot to our community members, but then also market them. That's a huge side as well. Just showcasing the value of the project and showcasing hey, here's what we're doing. Here's the point of what we're doing. And even just hey, you didn't know this about us, but here's something we find really valuable. Come check us out, type thing. So I think it's kind of an interesting, as I start to see just boiling everything down to kind of its base at fundamental quality and fundamental value is we're a project that really cares about community feedback, cares about the relationship, cares about listening to our members. And how can we do that at a scalable fashion? How can we do that in a bigger way? And I think the more I talk to our members, the more I realize, like, I don't know how much talent we have in our membership, but also how aligned we are. And you know so how can we take advantage of that, and how can we really showcase that to the outer NFT community as a whole. And I think that's, from what I see from other projects, like, that's huge for people. Like, they want to, I'm talking to big members of other projects, whether it's like Gutter Cats or Apes or, you know, um, even Cool Cats. Like, they're like, dude, we don't have nearly this type of access to the founder. And like, we never hear this type of stuff from the founder. And like, you know, how can we just showcase to other people outside the community? And that's where I think the marketing becomes huge, is like, how can we what's an effective marketing strategy that we can really use to get in front of people. um, and that's, I think, what's great too about engaging this one guy, who we're actually starting to sign an NDA, and the 100 ETH marketing budget is finally being used. So
Let's go.
it's finally
That's
getting off the ground with
that's
that.
exciting.
And yeah, so we what we're going to be basically doing is testing a few different activations, influencers, branding partnerships, YouTube streams, blog posters, even kind of news outlet, content, and getting out there and just see, initially what works, what doesn't work, cut the things that aren't working, and then start to scale up our marketing moving forward. Which is one thing that I really like about this guy, is I think he has like a really thoughtful approach to the marketing. And I think, a really, yeah, just a well experienced marketer that knows how to work with big budgets. And so I think it's taken a minute to finally like find somebody that's really going to help us with the marketing. But it seems like we found the right person. um I Is staking still happening? uh Probably not. Probably not. It was never really going to happen from the beginning, from the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months that we've been in the project. But I'm open to it. I just want to find the right way to do it. I don't know what exactly you would be earning by staking. But I think, I don't know, maybe there's a few things we could think about here. There's a few things that we could think about. Um, yeah, sneak peek on a world. Yeah, I've actually shown quite a few sneak peeks, but I don't know. I think I've kind of kept that to more of the one-on-one conversations. Um, so I think, yeah, if you want to set something up, I'm more than happy to show you some sneak peeks and the things that we're doing. Yeah, ApeCoin's pretty sick, eh? ApeCoin
It's
is,
nuts.
yeah. I bought into some on, what was it, Friday? So yeah, I do not copy trade me. I'm a terrible trader.
You aped into ApeCoin, eh?
I did, and now it's at $9.88. I think I bought it at $12 or something. Yeah,
Let's
I bought it at
go.
like $12. So, I mean, I'm down. I'm definitely not up on it.
You received airdrop though, no?
No,
Oh
I did
no?
not. No, I
Really?
did not. I don't
Oh,
own an ape anymore.
oh shit. Oh shoot.
I don't earn an ape. I don't own an ape anymore, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think maybe there's ways we could do something through. Maybe there's something we could do something through staking. I'm not sure. Uh,
Looks
Yeah,
like
I just don't
uh,
know. Again, I just don't know who'd implement that. Like, our team is just focused on the worlds and
mm,
everyone. It's not like anybody has any free time right now to implement something like that. If you know kind of what to do and how to create the contracts and things or the connections that we could tap into to make that for us, I'm totally down to hear you out. I know that I think like Gajiras and like Funkles and like Habibs or something. I'm probably mispronouncing that, but I think there are quite a few projects that are doing that. So maybe if you have any connections there, yeah, I'm totally down to hear them out or pay them for their services. That sounds sick. Uh, what's your take on that, Dan?
with a whitelist marketplace. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't know if you've seen Goobers. I remember some of our Frankens were mentioning that a couple of weeks ago. Um,
No, I
I,
haven't.
Goobers here. Let me see if I can actually even bring it up. I think it's just a much more cooler and more engaging user experience for it's like whitelist shopping. So here, I'll bring it up right now. Actually,
Cool.
1 second. Check this out. Let me pop it over here. Okay, so
So I also just, I guess the reason why I haven't really been too down for it is I feel like it's kind of an unsustainable model.
yeah, it can't be the core thing of your project, but it can definitely be one of those things where if we had a couple devs who were just chilling around and we had the
What a cool
available
site though.
dev power for it, it makes sense. Yeah, so this is where you land, you launch their app, and then this is you earn their tokens through their Discord. And it goes into your, or sorry, you just automatically receive sludge for holding a goober, and then you can come spend it here. So you can buy like 57,000 sludge, gets you a stream deck. You can get whitelists here, and it just, as you gain more sludge, the rewards become cooler. You can get a ledger, uh, all the way to the point where you can actually look. They have a journey club pass. This will probably take a long time, but they got like a really cool reward structure here that it like incentivizes you to hold, because it's like, man, maybe I can cop an Xbox or a PS5. Um, yeah, so
Wow. Yeah, it is.
yeah,
This is pretty sick.
it's sick, right? And Zenjamin actually put me onto this a while back. It's just been hard because so many ideas, and like Doc said, we were focusing on the NFT world, but I honestly was like, wow, this is cool, yo. This is really cool. It'd be sick if we had something like Frank Punk style. Um, like I love like Doc's Tower, imagine Doc's Tower here. It's all animated. You see him chilling, you see Frank and Punk's walking around. Um, like this could be something very easy to remix, remodel for our community. And then all the work that like Cregan and Skull are doing, we can literally integrate it into here and just put the whitelist here, and people can spend their Franken, their purely utility token, to cop the whitelists or these gifts. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, it gives you old school memories. You remember Miniclip? Those like web games and stuff? Yeah, Goober does have those vibes.
Yeah, yeah, it is sick. It is sick. I just don't know.
We could even do something where these are all just ideas where the NFT world token, you can either sell it or you can come spend it in our shop. We could do something like that
Doesn't
too.
seem like people want it though either. I think people
Mm.
do, but like I'm just even looking at their volume. Like what
Yeah, their project.
it seems like other people are already doing that quite effectively.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it can be the core thing of a project. I don't think it's a strong enough utility, but it's definitely a much cooler way to go about whitelist shopping and um, that whole meta.
Yeah.
Marketplaces are working well within the space. Definitely during like an NFT pump when like this back in November, December, January would have been popping because everyone's just like, whitelist, whitelist, whitelist. I need one. I need one.
Oh, of course. It was the trend of the century right then.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know. I think we can look into it, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's I don't agree that it's as valuable as some people think.
Fair.
What else?
Oh, Gridcraft. If we have this, can we make it to Gridcraft? What's DNP Minecraft server? What's that? Gridcraft. You explain what that is, my friend. Nachis. Let me search it up. Oh, what? What is this? Oh, is this like its own NFT world type thing? Gridcraft. Oh wow, they have a store. What is this?
You wanna post it or
Yeah. Here, check this out. Damn. Look at this. So, it looks like they're also doing Play.Gridcraft, I think, is their NFT World server. And this is like their web shop. Damn, they have the resources in the server pegged to US dollars. How does that even work? Add to this pack, add the coal. Bro, this is nuts. Wait, please enter your username. Oh, okay. So I have to be like logged in.
what is
the
it?
hell?
Play.Gridcraft. So it is.
Yeah.
They do have their own NFT world.
Yeah. That's nuts. You can change the currency. Oh, damn. Canadian. That's crazy. What is so you can mine sludge on Gridcraft. Okay, so this is the biggest secret
No,
of gurus.
I think
Oh.
Gridcraft is its own thing.
Oh, true.
I'm looking. Yeah, the grid. Okay, I'm in the Discord now.
You can mine those stuff or sludge. True. Rank upgrades. You're in the server?
I'm trying to get in the server.
Let me see. Dude, how cool if there was RuneScape Worlds?
Don't
That
even
would've-
get me started.
That would have been legendary.
Don't even get me started.
Dude, if we had RuneScape Worlds, yo, like we would no longer have a life. We'd just be like on that all day long. That would just be, dude, that would just be scary.
I don't know what you mean. What is RuneScape?
RuneScape is life. It's real life.
I don't know what you mean. Introduction. No, maybe it is. Maybe their Goobers is something underneath Gridcraft.
Oh,
Maybe Gridcraft created Goobers.
you can mine sludge on Gridcraft. Damn, that's what he's saying. The sludge that we saw on Goobers, you can earn it in Gridcraft.
What is Gridcraft though?
Good question. Let me see.
We should write this down to do research on. I
Yeah.
need to,
I'm gonna bookmark it
yeah.
because he's saying that the founders of Goobers made Gridcraft.
Okay, awesome.
I'm just saying, playing Minecraft for the store is something cool, Doc. Just as pineapple on pizza.
I mean, we definitely want that aspect, right? I think I'm not opposed to. I'm actually more opposed to like a whitelist store, but think I'm not opposed to it. I just don't think it's a great idea. So if people want it, we can do it. I think I think what we do 100% want to take as a concept is like whether it's different wearables, different resources, different items that you can get in a metaverse server like NFT worlds, having them be purchasable, and then having the whether it's a token that you have or whether it's something that you're doing in the server be extrapolated out of it, right?
100%.
I think that's so. I definitely want.
Yeah, it's a really cool concept. I think people would really get behind it. Okay, let's see what Danny says. Gridcraft is a server that allows projects to develop a market to use in-game resources to source currency to be used to buy their items. Gotcha. Interesting. So
That's
Gridcraft
pretty
is
sick.
it's kind of like a platform.
Seems pretty sick.
Yeah. Oh, there's an apply section where you go apply as a moderator, a creator, or a developer. Interesting.
Moderator, creator, or developer.
Yeah, you see at the top right of their site. They have a voting mechanism? What is this? Dude, I gotta do a deep dive on this one.
No, we definitely need to take a closer look at this one.
We love you too, Ryan. I know the avatar's rarity will depend on our Frankens we own. What about getting land parcels within the game?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an interesting concept. I don't know how to. I was looking at Skuxverse. It seems like Skuxverse is using like the ticket item to like build certain structures inside the game for members. I don't know. Do people know if you can build out individual parcels inside of an NFT world?
I think that's a thing. I would assume so. I remember seeing the NFT world showing like land mechanisms and how you can have like a certain lot of land owned to you and other players cannot like sabotage it and you can trade them within the game.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure. I would love to actually know the answer to that. Would love to know the answer to that.
Inside of the world, you will have a set amount of blocks that you can administer for certain users.
Oh, you can. Thanks, Castle.
Let's go.
Okay. What can people do with those, though? Is it just like you have your own stuff that you can build on?
Yeah, I'd assume so. It's kind of just like the
That's
scarcity. It's your land. You can build on it. I'm guessing the gamification would be people wanting like the coolest land or like the best areas or the areas that are rich in resources.
And that seems worth it if people want that. Seems kind of so people. It's basically just ownership.
Another layer of ownership.
Yes, that's. I think anything that people think, I guess, has strong short-term value, I'm definitely down to try. Definitely down to try.
Do we get a metaverse avatar for every Franken we own? Is that 1-to-1 ratio?
We're thinking something like that. We honestly have no clue right now. I think that would be really cool. I think that sounds like a good idea. I think we'd love to do some type of avatar or some type of drop for our members. I don't know what exactly that looks like, but some type of airdrop for all of our Franken members, Franken community, once that time comes, I think is the way to do it. I'm just not exactly sure what that looks like. So could be an avatar, could be, an 1155 that somehow improves or upgrades your current utility or your current rewards that you have. That's kind of my thinking on that, but I think there's a bunch of things that we can do.
Oh yeah. Claiming the block will allow you to own the piece of land. You could put in a world token type exchange and build a city out around it, like a grand exchange, RuneScape style.
A world token type exchange? I guess I don't know what that means. Where you can only exchange world for other tokens or something? Maybe. What's up?
I think he's referring it to in the server, an exchange that exists in the server, in like a playable one, and then building a city around that exchange. So that exchange will have like innate value.
Like a DeFi Kingdoms type thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, but it's 3D. It will be like in the server in the Minecraft world.
In the server in the Minecraft world.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I would love to learn more about that. I think that could potentially work. I would just want to see exactly what the specifics of that would be. I don't know. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it'd be hype.
I'm super down for a lot of different ideas. Like I'm very down for any type of idea that we think will provide short-term value to people and to our users. That sounds like a good one.
What do you guys think of creating a V2 Franken where you need to burn specific numbers of Franken to get it? It would reduce supply, increase incentive to hold more.
I don't know. I'm open to it, I guess. I think especially if we're going with some of the governance things for Frankenpunks, like continuing with our governance style that we currently have, that I think it's almost a necessity to reduce the supply, because I think a lot of people right now, it's just a DAO or a community governed organization. It's just very tough to operate as a community with so many voices and so many people involved in that decision-making process. So I think, if we could reduce some of the supply, or we could get it to a point that I think is more consolidated, I think it would actually be helpful for everyone. So, I think we definitely have thought about playing around with those, with those different mechanics that I think would prove to be quite helpful. It's just kind of right now, how do we get as much kind of how do we get as much like value in the short term for our members that kind of revitalizes some of the excitement, some of the FOMO, some of the kind of attention around the project, and then basically trying to follow week after week or month after month, trying to do new things, trying to create not just more value but more utility and use cases, and learn from some of the mistakes that we've made from just a pure communication standpoint, so that we can be a little bit more I guess top of mind and like kind of more recent with kind of what our project's doing, instead of I think focusing a bunch on the long-term stuff, which is great, but I think we need to sprinkle in those short-term wins for our members more often. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Well said. Well said, my friend. Carter, hey Doc, can you explain what the inspect feature I did this morning is from the raid announcements in Discord. I've been MIA. I'm just trying to catch up. Inspect feature from the raid announcements. Is that something our governors did?
I actually am in the same boat as you, Carter. I would love to know what that inspect feature on the right
It's
announcement.
something posty. Something posty made. Let's see. That's okay. More stats on the top community members. How many profiles have your collection PFPs? And you can reach and see your own reach within the community. Okay. What does this do? Oh, I see. Okay. So I think it's just he's Posty was just saying we're on this app. It's kind of like a Rarity Tools app. It's called Inspect. It's a Chrome tab, and it gives you like very detailed report on your NFT. Let's see. So I think he was just trying to encourage people to use it and like show it off on Twitter.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Nice. Let's go. That's hype.
Yeah, it's sick actually.
Cool. Thank you, Posty, for that. Yeah. I mean, what's the purpose of it? Just to kind of show your collection or show your own personal trades and whatnot?
Yeah, it says it gives you more stats on the top community members. How many profiles have your collections PFP? Oh, interesting. It's like how many profiles have your PFP, and you can see your own reach within the community. Oh, okay, I understand. Where he was organizing a raid so that he was organizing a raid for this app so that we get on there. That's what Posty was trying to do. And he's saying that it's a cool app that gives you like I mean, I've never heard of an app that can track your JPEG on like social media profiles.
It does sound really cool.
Yeah.
I'm bullish on it. Or I guess we'll see if it fails or not.
Let's go post it.
I'm down to check it out.
Raid announcements is the channel. Stats of a collection. Okay, gotcha. Tammy.
Yeah, I know. I personally don't like the idea of burning anything. I would be eating my words because I think it's a bad idea for anyone for collections to burn their items. Just looking at like a bunch of different, at least the collections that I've seen through my time in the space, like it's almost never, your floor price never goes up because you're burning it. Now, if you're using it for a different reason, like just to get less in circulation, so we have less people voting on proposals and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I'm down to try an idea like that. I just don't think it's going to affect the floor. So if people are saying that because they want it to affect the floor, I don't think it's a great idea for that. But it's
Right.
kind of like I don't know, and it's a very permanent thing that happens. Once you burn something, you can never get it back. So it's kind of like a very one-dimensional move. Seems like kind of a last-ditch effort to like, hey, we just want to reduce the supply, so hopefully more people buy in, or I don't know.
Becomes more scarce.
Yeah, so I'm okay looking at it, but I think it's just it's a tough idea to implement because it leaves you in a pretty vulnerable position, and it just reduces a lot of your doors moving forward. But maybe there's a way to like replace that with something, or I don't know.
If we wanted if we needed a smaller amount or a smaller supply for governance, we could do something where we just have metrics of rarity, or we just airdrop like a 1,000 supply governance badge, and that is the governance thing or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think larger airdrops or something that we can do to actually just give more value in mind. I think is probably a better way to produce value for our community than burning things. But again, I'm kind of more in the camp of just like, yeah, I mean, if we want to try it, we can try it. But I think there's a few other ideas that we can do.
Astro Heads PTSD.
I think it was a collection that did that or something.
Really?
I don't know.
Check it. Yeah, what's good, Doom?
What's good, fam? What's good? Yeah, this Gridcraft thing is pretty exciting. I want to see what other projects are actually doing on NFT worlds, because I think like if we can utilize some of that energy and some of the other great aspects of the space and kind of put them together, I think that's a great idea. Like I think it's something very reasonable and very attainable for us,
100%.
And we're in a great spot. Like I think we just want to borrow from what other great projects are doing and borrow from, some of the great minds in the space. And we basically go from there, What's up, DJ Doc in the house? What's up, Castle? I think I was planning on responding to. I have a message that I think.
Been in one project that burned a majority of the Genesis supply to add value to remaining supply. Was not a fan, and the project has not done well since. No burn for sure from me. Yeah, I appreciate the feedback, Carter.
Yeah, it sounds like people don't really want the burn.
Yeah. Spacio, what's up? It's alive! It's alive! Yeah. Borrow, but I like to just call it remixing. We'll remix the ideas, Franken it.
Yeah.
With the Franken twist. The Franken twist.
Yeah, exactly. Like exactly what I did with the marketing stuff. Like I think I basically just looked at what Voltura was doing and looked at what other good projects are doing. And you're like, oh, this is a great idea. Oh, let's just try this out. Oh, let's just put our own spin on this.
Precisely.
And I think it's a beautiful way because you already know that people want it.
Tried and true.
You already know that people are, connecting with that idea.
It's already field tested.
We're gonna try to. I think is the simple answer. We're gonna try to. We're hopefully getting back to the point where I think we have things we can advertise and market. So yeah, we're definitely gonna try to.
Since we have some pull into the UFC branding, could we have the ability to put Doc on some fighters' shirts?
I don't know if we have too much pull there. Yeah, I don't know. Ricky seems like a great connection. Somebody that I was working with to help me out with that was big into the UFC. So I think I thought, given the price point, given the people that we were able to attract, maybe just run with it. I don't know. We kind of had a falling out, the person that was doing that. So I think Ricky's great. We'll keep him around as long as people want, but I don't know.
Play it by ear.
Yeah, just play it by ear. See where we can go with that. I also don't know how much difference it's making. Like, I think it's great from like a, I don't know if it's branding is the right word, or, maybe community engagement perspective, I'd love to like test like, you know, how many people are showing up versus the normal, you know, how many people are, how much do you like that as a community? Do you want something else as an activation? You know, something like that, just to see, you know, really what's kind of going on with that. And who knows, maybe there's something better that we could do, or just start engaging kind of influencers in the space, getting them on, you know, getting on some bigger people to our streams and uh, to our channels, and I don't know, making the connection that way and giving some value that way. I don't know. That's just kind of my
What are your thoughts on sponsoring like Minecraft streamers to like play our world for a week and kind of like show it off to their audience?
huh?
What?
I'm sorry, I was reading
No
the.
worries.
What is
No.
this? What is this saying?
Oh, this question is some discussion regarding sweeping the floor happening in Discord. You guys am mind addressing again, like what that is, so people are up to speed. Discussion
Wha-
regarding sweeping
What
the
is that?
floor. I'm not sure. Is that just a community, like people just talking about it? I don't think that's something we've organized. I think it's just people excited and they're sweeping. Okay, let's see.
Oh, this guy Astro Drip is saying sweep the floor. Yeah, I just don't agree with sweeping the floor from a project perspective. I have bought a fair amount of Frankenpunks with my own ETH. I think I'm up to like 35 or 36, but I I just don't believe in sweeping the floor with the project's ETH. Um, yeah, I mean, I we can do it even from like a founder perspective, or you know, there's things that I want to do. I want to give those Frankenpunks away that I've bought. You know, at some point, I've been doing a lot of it recently, but I just don't think from the projects, or at least from the community wallet perspective, I don't think we should be sweeping the floor. Um, yeah, I mean, I think Minecraft streamers is a great idea. I think I think Munkins brought that up a few times. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Easy to commit to, easy to execute on.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, perfect audience too. When gamers see our world. Well, our world will be like free to play, so you can just enjoy it, and then the earning mechanics will be based on the Frankenpunks you hold.
uh, I think so. We're thinking through a few different things, and I also think the some of the items that with this gridlocked or this gridcraft, um, and I want to see what other projects are doing specifically for that, because I mean I'm open to whatever. I think the way I view it is we could block access to the NFT world. I think we can, for only Frankenpunks, but I think that would take away from, you know, a nice marketing or cool aspect of the project. I think we want to give an advantage to our Frankenpunk holders and make it like ostensible, and you know, like you get X, Y, and Z in the world, and then you know, outside of that, we basically give people the same opportunity to use their Franken to purchase things or participate in the world in some way. And then, you know, I think we probably want to take some time and you know, actually market to the people that are, you know, non-Frankenpunk users, and create some utility that I think people really care about. And I mean, it's not too hard of a concept. We just really need to actually put in time developing it, and put in some development time, and uh, that's what's I think been the most difficult thing, is you know, really just honing in on what it is going to impact our floor and our reward system, in a prioritized manner, planning those things out, and then just going through and knocking them off one by one, which is, I think, as we're starting to release management of the Discord, trying to reduce some of these AMAs, so it's kind of more personal. It's not as much, me just kind of talking at you guys or making it kind of like a very general or broad statement. I think that's kind of best for everyone, and I think it allows the team to get more done and hopefully just create more value for our community, which is what I'd love to do. Which is what I'd love to do.
Artificial floor sweep is a no-go. I feel people are just waiting specifically for that to get rid of their Frankenpunks. No, we have a lot of legitimate holders. I know we have a lot of legitimate holders, but don't think a floor sweep will be productive.
That's a good way to frame it. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carter. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you. Yeah, I mean, I hope that we can give people a reason that they want to sweep the floor themselves versus the project sweeping the floor. But that'll give us a little, that'll take some time, which, I mean, but that's the goal, right? That's the goal.
Yep, exactly. Do you have a deadline for when you hope to release the PDE?
No.
Fair, transparent.
I mean, I think the world's going to be done, it looks like, in the next 5 to 10 days. And then we're looking to do some type of airdrop or some type of general reward for our holders to get them started. But the general P to E, I'm not sure. That stuff just takes a lot of time and a lot of game theory. Hopefully we can get a few partners in the space to help us build it out, like Gridcraft, and maybe even reaching out to a few other projects that are operating on these worlds and, collab with them and add more value to our marketplace and also, give value to theirs too.
Let's go.
That's kind of my goal.
What about allowing Frankenpunks to be leased from holders to use in game in NFT worlds? I think it's kind of like the Axie scholarship.
Idea. It's a cool idea. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for, once we get the world rolled out, once we get something that's sustainable or at least playable in like a simple executable fashion. Yeah, I'm totally down to like scale up and add things like that for other users, or to at least market on the outside to people. I just think right now, like, not many people would want to rent them. Not in that way, but I just think I don't know. That's just my take. I just think we need to do more to actually build it out and get ready for something like that.
Sounds good. Yeah, Dawn, the world is going to be dope. I'm really hyped for it.
Yeah, Don's a G. He's a great dude. But yeah, I mean, of course, I want to do things that, can add more value to our members and give them more ways to earn rewards or, earn. I think maybe earn's the wrong word, but just see some type of reward for holding or for having an asset like Frankenpunks. I think that's really strong.
Okay, about to hop on a flight. My last question. Any thoughts on hosting a Twitter space with Project Gojira? or a project like that to see how they have become so successful?
Sure. I'm I'm down with that. I think by successful you probably just mean their floor price or attention. Um, I think I don't know other measures of success like how much. I don't know. Yeah, I'm totally down to see kind of what they've done. I've reached out to Shan a few times. We at one point did have a closer connection, but I think that's kind of I don't know died off a little bit. So yeah, I'm totally down to host those spaces or reach out to those founders. Um,
So, have you thought about doing some utility like golf classes? I mean, that's very specific, but I mean, we've done meditation, fighting. I don't see if the stars align. If someone's good at golf wants to do a golf class, maybe we can arrange that.
yeah. They might be talking about me. I did used to be a professional golfer, but
All right.
I don't. Yeah, if
Spit some game.
if people want to do that, I'm down. I'm
That'd be
down. I
so
mean,
funny. Like
I'm not
everyone
opposed to
practicing.
it. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, I mean, fuck yeah, why not?
What's the next biggest thing for holders?
NFT worlds, NFT, a utility drop, a reward drop happening in the next probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That cheese wants to learn golf now.
Dude, we're down. I'm down to help. Probably not 350, no. Troverse FP. What's FP? Frankenpunk?
Traverse planets. Let me check. Oh wow, these look cool.
Yeah, fuck. As I see all these things, I'm like, God damn it. We should not have pushed out our art as soon as we did. Like, I'm even surprised Gajira, like the Gen 2. When did they release that and they're still not revealed yet?
Oh wow, really? Let me
Yeah,
see.
no. And Trovers as well. They're not revealed yet
Yeah,
either,
they're
are they?
not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, they're still in pre-reveal.
Yeah, how long have they been in pre-reveal for?
Let me find out. I'll hop in their
Let's
Discord.
see. Well, at least since the 4th. The 3rd, they started selling on the 4th and the 3rd.
Oh damn! So like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck. We revealed in 5 days. God damn it.
A little too quick.
Yeah, but it's also like, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I don't know. I get a little bit sad thinking about some of the things like people talk about. I don't know, these other projects. I'm like, fuck, we have more money than them. We have more community members than they do. we're not able to like fucking grow this shit, which is frustrating. So
We're getting there, man.
not really. I can look into Troverse to see what they're doing. I don't really. I mean, I'm down to learn from them. I don't really know exactly what. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what we would pull from them as a project wise. I don't think we're going to be buying any of their NFTs unless personally, but I don't know. I'm open to whatever. These people, dude. I appreciate it. When pump I don't know. Sometime soon is my thought. uh, 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 uh. Yeah, but I'm excited to keep holding kind of these one-on-one calls. Seems like they've been going really well, and people really appreciate them, which is nice. So I mean, I am kind of just going through and chatting with people, getting to know them more, hearing their thoughts about the project. It's a lot of fun. You know, it's legit a lot of fun. So I'm really excited. Yeah, I appreciate that, Don. Um,
Chris asks, "What do you think is the issue? Why are we not growing recently? Is it a community thing? Is it a development thing?"
I don't know. I think it's the devs' fault. I think it's probably our fault. Like, I don't know. We have the money, we have the art, we have the right components. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. I think we've just kind of missed. I don't know, missed some type of puzzle piece that we're still trying to get everything in line. Like, we're still working on this really hard. Uh, I just think we're working really hard and like we're not really seeing too much traction or too much results right now. Yeah, you're right. Can the devs do anything? Can the founders do anything? Um, we yeah. So I mean, it's I don't know. Like we're working hard. We're not going anywhere. Like we're trying to build. You know we're quick and nimble. Like we're trying to listen to feedback. Uh, improve our strategy. You know, I don't know. I think there's a part of me that's like wants to be like, oh, like yeah, rah rah, like we're going to the moon, like we're doing these things, and then there's a part of me that's just like, I don't know. It's just here's the reality, here's the truth. Like we have a ton of money, we have a ton of like great solid people on our team. It seems like we have a great community, and it's just we're struggling to just gain traction. And I'm not sure if it's like we're just not marketing enough, if we're just not creating enough value in the short term, if we're not focusing on the right things as a project. um, I think that's probably the most humbling thing as a business owner or a project creator is like, there's things that you can spend a lot of time on and put a lot of effort in, and then, just see no results. And then you're like, well, got to go back. You got to humble yourself because it's just like, I thought this was the right way. I was very confident that this would work, and then it's like, oh, it didn't work. So, what do you kind of do from there? And, you got to go back to the tool shed, got to, you know, uh, upgrade, improve, learn from your mistakes. And, um, I think as long as we just keep working, as long as we just keep trying and sticking true to our vision and sticking through to the things that make us unique and the things that people seem to really appreciate with us. um, I think that's going to be kind of our most important asset is like, having this personal feel, having a connection with the community, having like, um, kind of this open door policy and listening to people and taking in these ideas and being adaptable. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and be like, this is easy, this is great, like I love where we're at, like I love it.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
tough.
think in some regard it's like, hey, we're working, like we're still on the grindstone, like we're
Yeah.
not going anywhere, like uh So we I think like that I think in and of itself is very important, and that I think in and of itself is at least what I've seen over the last 6 to 12 months is like if we can just even have like kind of a cockroach mentality, like we're just not going to die, we're just going to keep fucking fighting and
Survive.
keep trying to create value and keep trying to remain open and transparent and push through whatever comes our way. Like I think in many ways that's becomes our mission and strategy. And I think just if we survive, we are going to get to some fucking place. We're going to trip on some idea that is going to work. So I think that's kind of what gives me solace and gives me motivation is like just keep working on it, keep trying to push through. And I'm bullet. I mean, I'm really excited about some of this world stuff, some of the items that we have coming. We're basically thinking about, or we're trying to get together some type of airdrop, something really big that we could do for our community, that really puts a lot of value back in their pocket. So I am excited about that. I do think that could be really big for us. Now it's just, can we market it the right way? Can we get in front of the right people? And can we, yeah, dude, I'm working on staying mentally sane while running an NFT project. That's some, that was a muffled laugh, wasn't that, Dan? No, I mean, I think like, we're just working on, basically trying to build out the things that we're working on using the 100 ETH marketing budget. We're working on getting the loop pods used. We're working on, forming partnerships with other big projects. We're working on rolling out this world thing. We're working on having events in Miami. We're working on getting our team out to Miami to hang with us and actually hang all in person. We're working on building out more dev stuff with the rarity tool and the evil score. Right now we have, I think I mentioned the NFT worlds, but even working with 3D to get more marketing content and get, assets created for the project. And then I think even our mods, like we're working on, making sure we have the correct coverage still. Like, I think we only have 6 or 7 mods, so they're all stretched pretty thin. And how do we, just create solid expectations? Say, here's what we need you guys to do. And then how do we create something from a management standpoint of like, okay, what gaps do we have? What do we need to fill? Because I think, toxic messages come out in the Discord and they basically just, I think we don't have coverage and they just kind of stand out there and they're just like, ugh, I hate this message. Where I think if we had a few more mods, it would be a lot easier to be like, nope, delete, ban. All right, see you later. So it's actually not at all the mods' fault. I think they're actually doing the best that they can. It's just managing that better and getting more people into that right place. We also too are even planning an LA event. We have some really cool activations for people who are in LA, as it seemed like there were going to be a lot of people in LA down to come to a Franken Punks event and stuff like that. Is Andrew weighing one piece of the puzzle? I think so. I don't know. Posty had reached out to me about some Frankenpunk cat that he had made a while, or that 3D had made a while ago. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, Posty and I organized that.
Yeah. Oh, you and Posty did. So, yeah, I mean, if we want to try and airdrop it to him and maybe help out, I'm not sure what initiatives he's doing right now, but if we want to, if we want to send it over to him or initiate some type of airdrop or marketing campaign around that, yeah, I mean, I'm down as well.
Could we be a mod if we have no previous experience?
Sure.
I don't think it's a yes or no question. I just think it depends on the individual.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Like if I don't think it's like a hard, fast, firm or fast rule. I think it's just who meets the personality criteria. I think from just being calm and being level headed, to be in that mod position, and then going from there. So yeah, I do totally agree with Dan. Like it's not like a firm or fast yes or no, but I think it is kind
5
of
years
like
in college. You need your bachelor's. You need your mod bachelor's certificate.
It's 10 years in college, actually.
Damn. When monsters? Jack asks. Franken monsters.
Oh, bummer. Shamdu is getting raked through the coals this morning. Oh, head Dow is back. We reinstated the head Dow.
Oh, did it? Oh, you said it got delisted, right? Last week?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, good. That's great to hear.
Yes. But now they're just trashy. Jesus, dude. People just. Oh my God. It's hard to be an NFT creator out here. It's just fucking no love.
I know it's rough. It's either you're a god or you're the devil.
Exactly. That's a great way to put it.
Literally.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I think I did just answer what we're working on, but I don't know. I hope that answer was good enough for you.
People are asking for the monsters. When the monsters? I think we went over that last time.
Yeah. Nice. You'll be at an LA event. Yeah, I mean, I think sometime, in the next month or 2 months would be great. I think we've definitely kind of put it lower on the priority list in regard to actually getting them out to people, because I don't think with our floor price right now, a monster drop would even really give any value. I think if anything, it would like kind of it would be another thing to criticize, like, well, what, there's no value here, I can't sell it, there's no liquidity, and what's the point? And now we put in all this work to create all
Yeah.
We got to create something that I just think it's there needs to be a value, and there needs to be enough space between 0 and our floor price to put a new project in there. And like, I think that's a bullet that we definitely want to use, and we definitely will be using in the future. It's just we're not in the right spot, and it's unfortunate, but it's true. I think being an NFT creator is so difficult because people are very much, what can you do for me lately? Why aren't you pumping my bags now? Yeah.
The financial incentive in the space. A lot of people are here to make money. That's just the truth of it.
Yeah, exactly. My number one thing, yeah, and I appreciate that, Ryan. I don't think I quite understood it as a collector or trader. Some of those things from a creator perspective, but I definitely understand it now. What's the number one thing on your to-do list to increase value to your holders or make Frankenpunks more valuable or coveted? I don't know. We're just going to basically try and reward members in the short term with things that are already valuable from a liquidity standpoint. We're going to use those items to basically, run our game and allow them to, basically be used inside of our game. But I think people have to start with a currency. You have to start with something. So initially rewarding, our members with a big airdrop, I think would be cool. And then, yeah, I don't know that. I honestly don't know how to answer that question. I would wonder how other NFT projects answer that question. I don't know. What is the number one thing that we could do for our holders to increase value to your holders and make the Franken Punks more valuable and coveted, Dan? What do you think?
I think we were kind of discussing this last week on some team calls, and we realized the number one thing to actually bring a lot of excitement back is pivoting to the short term, focusing on the short term deliverables, focusing on things that gets people riled up, like Ned said, Doc said. Rewards. I mean, in one word, I just say NFT worlds. If we were just say one word, it's NFT worlds. That's something that's been in development almost, I'd say, a month now. That like since its inception, when we were like, oh damn, till now. I do think that's going to be like massive, because it's not just about. It is about rewarding holders, but it's also about bringing in newcomers, right? To be like, yo, this is sick. Let me scoop some up. And there's a lot we can do there, right? With influencer marketing, having like a group of Minecraft streamers play our game, even doing. We could even do things where promoting our songs through the streams, having people play the music. I think that's going to be massive. And people at the end of the day, like airdrop meta, it's tried and true. People love airdrops. People love rewards.
Yeah, I just wonder. I don't know. I just wonder. I think from a marketing side, I guess we need to do more. Like, I guess it's just I think it's just even expectations. Like some people were in other groups were already talking like, oh, this project they're not working on it anymore, and like they've moved on. And I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Like, where have you been? Like, what is the point of that? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just like, man, like, how can we also transition into things that we were really good at, which was like marketing and like capturing users' attention and like using some type of carrot to like get people excited and engaged with our brand. Like, how can we do that more? How can we use this metaverse to like get back into that style? Like, and like even use world token that we buy or that we earn to like incentivize people, obviously incentivize our users, but then also take a portion of that, think of it like a marketing almost budget. Like, let's start like, hey, we have this game that's coming, get your early supply drop, interact with this, here, we're going to be giving away X, Y, and Z. I don't know. I think there's a bunch of things that we can do.
I think
I appreciate that, Jack, because that's what I told Dan. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You gotta go play some golf.
Dude, if you want, we'll play golf in Miami.
I'm so bad. I only ever did mini putting. I've never played golf.
You're an athletic man, though. Trust me. If once athletes play golf, the game's over, dude. It's way too easy for them. There we go. I love that. Just get that elbow a little bit higher, Dan. Exactly.
Just break someone's head off with it. I think just my concluding thoughts on that, when retrospecting on pre-mint, we had ammo, we had the whitelist, we had this pre-reveal, we had this art, and that was like really exciting. And so we had something to build up. build up to. I guess from, even back with what you were saying, we minted a little too early because we had these long-term plays of like the governance, the punks, the culture, the music, but then it's like, what after? And when I looked at Voltura, like what he did, that guy minted like 6 NFTs with his with their launch, and he had a whole gamification with them, and like it was very well thought out of like right after mint, this is the next thing, and this is the next thing, and this is the next thing. I think we were just too heavy on long term, and now we're realizing, all right, we have to just once again back on that, shifting into the short. And the reason why it's been hard to market that is that there hasn't been like there hasn't been like, hey, retweet and like this for to win 1,000 world token, or to win the next drop. That just hasn't been there. So it's just been a learning lesson of realizing, okay, this governance structure is going to take time. It's not going to be super flashy and sexy in the short run. Let's get like these short-term deliverables. Let's get things that are exciting. Let's get things that are shareable. Let's get things that like word of mouth will just rip on. And then once we have that utility with the world and the rewards, let's just go crazy. Let's push it. Let's push it,
Yeah.
push it, push it, push it.
Yes, I agree.
One Franken music video coming soon, yo. I got a lot of I want to do animation stuff. I want to do IRL stuff.
Oh, interesting. Voltura says this too. Interesting. Yeah, if you want to shoot that over, would love to take a look at that. Yeah. We used to do things like that. We're like, put the eyeballs, be like, Noti gang, check it out.
Have you heard the Voltura Spaces? Yeah, he talks about the short term. I listened to that, I think maybe a week or two ago. It was very, very informative. And he did mention the dilemma of having the floor drop, the devil effect, where damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing. And it's hard. It's not impossible to climb out of it, but it's obviously not ideal. I think to toot our own horn though, like, we're not shying away from it. Like, Doc is here. The founder is literally here answering everything. Like, people ask, like, how much you being paid? Like, is this a soft drug? Like, Doc, like, like we look at it all.
I've gotten to the point where I'm like, it just is what it is.
It is, yeah.
I don't even know, like, yeah, I don't even know how helpful these things are, honestly, for me to be more productive. I think they're more just helpful for the community to understand what we're thinking. So I'm just trying to do my best to communicate well, offer that communication. I don't even know what this means. It may be a good thing to dollar cost average into the NFTs, get hyped NFTs and make benefits. It will help a lot.
I think that's kind of like what we're doing with NFT Worlds. I think he's just saying, like, buying different NFTs that have like a cool utility and then kind of giving our community access to it. But I think there's a fine line with that. Because the problem with that too is, like, why are you guys spending the ETH on this? It's just tricky. Like, it's a little tricky for us. We want to make sure that we're making the right decisions, and that it will be. I know we can't control like sentiment. We're not God. But like the worst thing is like doing something like that and it just like not being received well at all. But I mean, hey, like, we're always open to ideas.
Yes. Exactly. That's very well put. Yes.
Take care, Carter. Thanks for tuning in, yo. Almost at the 2-hour mark. You know it. We're here, yo. We're here. Answering your questions, my Frankens. Yeah, thank you, Bad Investor. Appreciate it. It's hard to understand also why people are mostly blaming the devs for not increasing the floor price, but the fact is that hodlers are the ones controlling the Frankenpunks.
Yeah, that's I think the craziest. I think that's the craziest thing or the toughest thing, is how those two things connect, right? You know, how those two things connect and what impacts the other. You know, how we can impact people wanting to hold more. I think that's the secret of any project.
Yeah. Just got to keep working. At the end of the day, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. The ones that see the vision will look smart in the coming months. Facts. D-list. Fuck you know about this. Oh shit. My Frank's legit. Yeah, it's crazy how thin the floor is. I think someone said there's like 600 punks listed under 100 or listed under 1 ETH.
How much?
Roughly 600 Frankenpunks listed under 1 ETH.
Nice. Nice.
I think
that seems good.
I think this type of AMA would do really well on Twitter Spaces. I completely agree. I'm all for the Twitter Spaces. I think especially I was gonna have 2 guests on this weekend, and then I sat there, thought to myself, we have 60K on Twitter. These guests have like 40K. They have their own followings. It just makes more sense, especially when we have guests, to just do Twitter Spaces so that the audience doesn't have to go through like 3 different steps to view us. Instead, it's just like click on the space, boom, and they're in. And we're bringing in both of our audiences and newcomers, and learning about our project and having like a cool conversation. I think spaces are fantastic for collaborating, especially if the person that we're talking to has a Twitter following. Oh, there's only 520 under 1 ETH. Let's go. You got to get Doc to spit some bars.
Yeah, no, I don't have any bars to spit, unfortunately. I wish I did.
He's really good. He's just being bashful.
I do not have.
He's got that Gulf Eminem rap bars.
I have no bars to spit.
Doc, you can't do this. I know you spit fire.
There are 520 under.
What is this? Wow NFTs? Wow NFTs. What is this?
So basically being like a trading firm, which again, we wouldn't be able to dole out to anyone. We would just be increasing the treasury balance. We wouldn't be able to give out. We wouldn't be able to return any of that profit to our users.
Yeah, because that would not be compliant.
Yeah, so like, I think that maybe we can set up something like that. Somebody set up a proposal that was like, hey, let's use 50 ETH to do something like that. It was pretty soundly rejected. I think it was like 10 yeses, like 70 no's or something. But again, yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea. I think that would be a great trade too, but there's nothing really in it for the users, I guess, than directing funds. We wouldn't be able to return those funds to anyone. What about simultaneous AMAs on multiple platforms?
I think we tried that before.
Oh, I thought it was just like, let's just get multiple people doing multiple AMAs on different platforms. I was like, oh my God, that would be crazy.
That'd be weird, right?
That'd be crazy.
It just means multi-streaming. We did a Twitter space where I streamed it to YouTube. I don't think it's that effective. I'm not big on multi-streaming, I think it's just better for us to just have like YouTube stuff and then Twitter stuff. But I mean, hey, that's why we host things. You can talk to us about anything.
Yeah, perfect. Dude, even if we do drop a token, we can't we can't have it like attached to ETH or have any sort of value, at least that we're giving out to our community. I would actually love to know what our boy Voltura is doing about this. I heard he's dropping a token too, so I would love to know if he is dropping a token like connected to ETH or returning some type of value, profit sharing in that way. I always understood that was wholly illegal. So yeah, I mean, I'm staying away from it until I kind of see an example of it not being across the line, at least in the US. So, and even if people do it in the US or do it outside the US, but they're wholly attracting US investors, like they still can. Yeah, but you can still be targeted by the SEC. You remember the SEC is protecting American investors. So if they think American investors are getting ripped off or they're getting sold an investment that they're not aware is an investment, they can still, doesn't matter where you're at or if you're another nationality or you work out of Cayman. At least that's my understanding from the lawyers we've talked to. They could be totally wrong. Like I honestly was like very high on this idea early on and wanted to do this really badly.
Yeah.
From anybody who was there since like October or November, like I was like, let's do this. Let's release a token. Let's fractionalize our punks. Let's give it back to our users. Let's have a very clean thing. Well, ape has no value technically from at least the DAO point of view. Ape has no value. Like, I don't even think they set up the liquidity pool. And it's like a charity 501c, I'm pretty sure.
They're not doxxed, are they? Have they fully doxed themselves? Like, it doesn't look like it.
Who?
The ape team.
Yeah, they did. They did after BuzzFeed ousted them.
True.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what Volturo's solution is, or the Rug DAO solution seems really interesting too. That seems really interesting. It seems like a media platform that, you stake the token to get like more airtime or like tokens that allow you to launch a show so they have value within the ecosystem and somebody could try an OTC, buy them over the counter. Yeah, but yeah, again, all KYC to all ape owners and all ape holders. So like that stuff again is a big thing for them. They're just, trying to make sure that they, follow through or at least stay as compliant as they can with regulation. I'm sure people would love if we KYC'd all of our holders. That would just do great things for our floor price.
Dude, we'd get like hit pieces and essays on us about like
you,
why people want to kill us.
You can't fucking do that. Who do you think you are? You trying to provide value to me and know all my information? Why do you think I'm in crypto?
Is token a thing? Bored Ape and Punk value is over the top even without a token. Yeah, that's a fair point. Like they were crushing it before a token. Any plans to link up with some IRL events in LA, or are you just focusing on FP? Franken Punk, or is that a? I don't know. We are planning IRL events. We're doing LA and Miami. Is that 100% confirmed, Doc?
Huh?
LA, our IRL events, LA and Miami. That's confirmed, right?
Yes. Well, I have to chat with Castle and later today. I was texting with him, or he was texting me, and then I was forgetting to respond. The we have an LA event location picked out. Seems pretty sick. Seems actually very reasonably priced. And then in Miami, we obviously have the team down there, and then I think we should host some type of dinner. I mentioned that before, some type of like Franken holder dinner. That we basically pump out, and we should actually discuss some type of marketing proposal for that. Use case of funds just to get it out there, and or just how do we get as many people as possible. That's actually something I need to write down. That was a great point.
I think we'll be posting the dates probably sometime this week. I know the Miami is the 1st through the 3rd, or it's the April 1st through the 4th. So we plan on being there throughout then.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm on that note. I do have actually a fair amount of work that I need to do. I think, I appreciate everyone showing up. I'm sorry I don't have my normal, energy and I guess passion that I normally bring to these calls, but not I don't know. It's hard to bring that every time, but I think
showing up is what counts, Doc.
Exactly. I think just showing up and answering these questions, and at least being here and having a smile on my face, and hopefully some people appreciated the AMA. And I have a few other calls here I'm going to be holding with holders today. For right now, it is just whale holders, people with 5+. But if you want to schedule something, you want to chat with me one-on-one, I'm very open. Like there's really no like requirements for that. I'm definitely open and would love to get to know you. So hey, I really appreciate the time, and
I think, man.
Think we got a lot coming with World. Hold on to those Franken punks. There's quite a few things coming your way, so we're working to get those out as soon as we can. So
sounds good, man.
Appreciate it. And hey, have a great rest of your Monday, and
hey, we got it. Appreciate you, man.
All right, thanks, boss. I hope you feel better as well.
I'm getting there.
Get that rest. Get that
sunlight.
Yeah, perfect. I love that. I need some sunlight too. All right, my man. We'll check in soon.
Sounds good, man.
Peace.
Take care. Easy. That was Dr. Eathful, ladies and gentlemen. 2-hour AMA, baby. Here we are. I heard some messages in the Discord saying, why are we doing YouTube? Why are we doing this? Why is it all there on YouTube? The YouTube AMAs are fantastic because we have it logged. After this stream, it's logged. It's a lot easier for organization. It's a lot easier for our editor to go through and edit it. It's a lot easier for me when I'm going back. Like when we do a town hall on Discord, how do you document that? How is that documented? It's not. And the problem with town halls on Discord is when you have more than 25 people, you can't show your face. It doesn't let you do your webcam, right? So these are nuances that I believe we've communicated. Maybe it just wasn't communicated effectively, or some people missed it. But that's essentially why these YouTube AMAs are, I believe, are very handy. It's just a lot easier, saves a lot of time, and I think it's just a much more valuable way to do these AMAs. Like when you see these chats pop up, you get to show off your Frankenpunk. It's just a lot more engaging, in my opinion. Nonetheless, it's not an absolute. We are constantly learning and growing, especially myself, when it comes from a content point of view. I know it's going to be a lot more exciting and a lot more, how you say, FOMO, or just better especially from a content perspective. Once we have this like base utility there, something that I can just go crazy with. Like, I'll be making videos of the world, and I'll be doing tutorials, and I'll be doing my meme videos. Like anyone from pre-mint, remember the kind of stuff I can put together. So um, all that's there. All that's part of the plan. Just know that like we're here. No matter what people say, whether they're saying soft rug or they're not doing anything, the floor is horrible. They don't care. Whatever the word on the street is, just take a moment and be like, is this really true? Is there evidence to support this outside of the floor being down? Are they doing something? Are they showing up? Are they being accountable? Are they working? Are they learning? Are they responding back to feedback? Are they hearing the community? Are they trying? Are they trying to do better? And I believe we're taking it all. And I do believe we're one of the best, or at least in the top when it comes to keeping ourselves open with you guys, having a channel open to talk to y'all and to, have an ear open. And even with the feedback we receive in the Discord, whether people are whatever the feedback may be, we're not the type of people to just call feedback FUD. Absolutely not. We think your voices should be heard, no matter even if it doesn't feel good. I don't I don't care. We don't care. Obviously, there's a fine line between FUD and feedback. But go take a look. Like we're not banning people just because they're a little upset about the floor and they're communicating that, or they have a couple ideas of what we could do better, or they're just expecting more. It is what it is, and we're just embracing where we are. We're not trying to let it bog us down, as demoralizing it can be sometimes. We're just staying focused, and just building, man. Head down, build, and you just got to test some things. Like you just got to try some shit out and keep your eyes and your ears down to the floor and see what's going on. Like this NFT Worlds wasn't part of our plan back in November, but it became a pretty viable option that I think is going to be really, really exciting for holders, for people who aren't a Frankenpunk, who don't non-holders to get in, and also people who aren't really familiar with NFTs. I do think it's a great play has a lot of great narratives there. So in the long run, I think we're set. Now it's time to just get these short-term deliverables in your hands, give you guys something juicy, and then just go crazy with it. Throw a lot of fire on it and just fucking knock it out of the park. So we're here, man. We love you guys. We want to make y'all happy. We want to make y'all proud. We know how hard it can be being down on your NFT, but we get that. It's not something I'm happy about. It's not something we're celebrating at all. But it's not financial advice. I'm not promising any expectations, but we're doing everything we can to make it better. We're doing absolutely everything we can to make it better. And we're also being wise to not do things that are just purely brash and emotional. Like, let's throw a bunch of ETH and scoop the floor. Okay, now what? Now what? Floor goes up, then it goes right back down. Now what? There goes a ton of liquidity, and there's no like medium, short-term, long-term value built. We have to also be indifferent at the same time and really ask ourselves, is this the right play? Is this what's best, for our holders, for the project, for the collection, for the longevity? So what I do know is y'all who are here right now, man, you're like family to me, and we're going to get through this, man. We're going to get through this. It is darkest before dawn. It is darkest before dawn. And I honestly I think we're at the peak of the max pain. Like I can't see things getting really much harder from from here. So appreciate y'all a lot. Thank you for tuning in. 2 hours. Jesus. Savage. Yo, yesterday's stream was super hype, yo. Make sure you tune in on the weekends. A lot of giveaways that we do. And there are things that we are doing to give y'all value. Like there are these events we have in our Discord, and like your odds are fantastic. We'll have like maybe 5-10 people popping into these gaming events and giving away like 3 prizes, albeit whether it's an NFT, ETH, a sweatshirt. You could be popping in there for an hour or two, walk out with like several $100s worth of value. It's like, damn, like that's awesome, So yeah, we're just gonna keep building, man. We just gonna keep building. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all. Have a fantastic Monday and rest of your week, and we will be back here on Friday to be talking more about the weekly developments. Anyways, just stay tuned on our Discord and our Twitter, and we'll talk to y'all very soon. Cheerio. Take care.
Shorty pick a number, ask her what she want, and she told me that she only need a one-on-one. You can go and check the wallet, I'm just having fun. Watch some money come, I ain't tryna flip, baby, I just bought the dip. And yeah, my bitch is curvy, I ain't talking about the hips. Didn't need a white list, took a shot I can't miss. I'm just sleeping while they sleeping, they forgot the D-list. Now I'm like, oh no, I don't want that FOMO. We about to blow. Don't blink too quick, might miss it when we go.